got the latest housing market numbers, and you are not going to believe this. You're not going to believe these real estate market numbers for March. These are the numbers for March. I've got them. We'll go over them in just a minute, but I'm telling you right now, you are not going to believe these numbers. They are crazy. I almost don't believe these numbers. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cristina Vanthul, and I am a realtor here in the Tampa Bay area with Keller Realty. I work the entire greater Tampa Bay area, which is, several counties, but primarily I focus in North Pinellas County, which is Dunedin, Safety Harbor, Oldsmar, Palm Harbor, and Tarpon Springs. Today, I have the housing market update for you for March 2021. This real estate market update is really remarkable. From a professional standpoint, it's super interesting to see what's happening in the housing market right now. And I've been in the business since 2003, so I've seen all kinds of different markets. And this one is like nothing that most of us have ever seen before. I know it's a tough market. I know you buyers are sitting out there going, really, not such an interesting market, not happy with it at all. I understand, I get that. But seriously, just from an intellectual standpoint, just sitting back and looking at it, it's really fascinating to see what's happening in real estate right now. That's not why you're here, though. You didn't come to listen to my fascination with the market. You came to find out exactly what's happening. So let's jump right into that, and I will show you what's happening in Pinellas County and in the greater Tampa Bay area in March 2021. Okay, so let's start off with the greater Tampa Bay area, and that is Pinellas County, Pasco County to the north, Hillsborough County to the east of us, and Manatee County just to the south of us. So those four counties that surround Tampa Bay. In Tampa Bay in March of 2021, the median sales price was $276,730. That is up 15%, guys, 15% from March of 2020 when the median sales price was $240,000. Now remember, in March last year, we started our lockdowns about the middle of the month, so I'm sure that affected some of the numbers that came out from last year, but it's still really fascinating to see what's going on. Our average days on market in the greater Tampa Bay area this past month was 47, and that is down significantly from March of 2020 when the average days on market were 61. Now, the number of active listings, this is where it starts to get interesting. I know I said that in February, so if you haven't seen that, go see the February market update. You'll see the same kind of trend happening now in March. Super fascinating. Our number of active listings in March was 10,009, so 1009, this. And that is down 157% from March of last year. So even with things getting shut down in March of last year, we had 25,760 listings in those four counties that make up the greater Tampa Bay area. This past March, 10,009. That's it, 10,009, down 157%. Now compare that to the new listings that came on the market during the month of March. In 2020, that was 10,499 new listings. And in 2021, so this past month, we had only 9,525 new listings come on the market. So let's talk about this for a minute. We have a total in 2021, last month, we had a total of 10,009 active listings. 9,525 of those were brand new listings. So what that's telling us is that pretty much everything that comes on the market is selling, like right away, which we already knew. And I know that scares the bejesus out of you sellers because you want to sell your house, you want to move up, and all of a sudden you're like, my God, what do I do? Where do I go? What if I sell my house and I have nowhere to go? I can't be homeless. I I get that, but trust me, there are a whole lot of things that we have, a whole lot of tools that we have in our toolbox as realtors that we can use to help you guys out, such as home swaps, and there are bridge loans, and there are just all kinds of great tools out there to help you sellers who want to or need to move out of your house into a bigger house or into a smaller house, and be able to get you there so that you're not homeless, because no one wants you to be homeless. And there's a buyer out there who's looking for your exact home. Anyways, that's a whole other thing. Let's not go into that. So in March of 2021, we had 10,000 active listings. 9,525 of those were brand new. And now check this out. We had 9,781 sold properties. Makes sense because we had so many new listings come on the market, and we know they're all selling. And so these would have been houses that probably went under contract in January or February, but still it plays into that whole, we know exactly what's happening with that. We know that we have a whole lot of sales, pretty much the same number of sales as we have listings coming on the market, because everything's selling. Those sales, by the way, are up 13% from March of 2020. Now let's jump into Pinellas County and find out what's happening in Pinellas County. So in Pinellas County, the median sales price for March of this year was $279,900. That is up 12% from last year when it was $245,000. Echoing the same trends that we saw in the entire Tampa Bay area and the same trends that we saw in February, our active listings in March in Pinellas County were down 139%. If you go to Facebook and you look at my individual ones that I've pulled for Dunedin, Palm Harbor, Safety Harbor, Oldsmar, and Tarpon Springs, if you're interested in those 5, you'll see that we have much of the same trends with our active listings down 100+%. I think the least amount that they were down this month was in Oldsmar, and I think it was only down 101% as opposed to 139%. But still, that's a huge drop in active listings. So this past month, we had 3,197 active listings, and like I said, that is down from 7,632 in March of 2020. Now last year, about a little less than half of those were brand new listings, 3,182. This year, however, 3,044 of those listings were brand spanking new in March. So we had 3,044 new listings come on the market, and we had 3,182 active listings on the market. Again, what's coming on is selling. And by the way, it's selling at 100% because our sales price to list price ratio in Pinellas County and in the greater Tampa Bay area was 100% for March. Now our number of solds in Pinellas County for March of 2021 were up 14%. We had 2,990 sold properties in Pinellas County last month. In March of 2020, we had only 2,557, so 440 more than we had last year, or 430 more. Anyways, more. So what does all of this tell us about the market? It tells us that it's a very, very strong seller's market. It's a very strong seller's market pretty much across all price ranges. So whether you're buying a $250,000 house or you're looking for a $1.5 million house, we're pretty much in a seller's market in all price ranges. We're pretty much in a seller's market in all property types. We're pretty much in a seller's market in all counties. Sellers are able to command a great price, and they are able to command terms. So if you're a seller, it's a great time to be selling. I've been saying that for many, many months. If you want to sell and you're not quite sure how to do it without making yourself homeless, give me a call. Let's talk about it. We have solutions for you. If you're a buyer, it's imperative that you are pre-approved as opposed to pre-qualified, that you're like a to be determined. So they have completely done, the lender has completely done everything for you. The only thing they're waiting for is the property to approve, and they can get those loans done pretty much a lot faster. That's almost the same as a cash deal. You might want to talk to me or to whoever your realtor is about some of the things that you can do to make your offers stronger if you're in a multiple offer situation or in a bidding war, which is happening on pretty much all properties. So we have solutions for you guys also, buyers. We have solutions for buyers and we have solutions for sellers. There is a way through this market. It just requires a little understanding of how to get things done and getting things done a little bit differently than maybe some of the older buyers out there are accustomed to doing. So we're not bargaining on properties anymore. You know, you're not saying, oh, it's listed at $350, let's offer them $330 because so that's not going to happen. So that, you know, there are solutions and there are tools that we can use and there are things that we can do to make this easier and less stressful for you. But it requires sitting down and having a good conversation about how to get these things done. Anyways, these are your market updates for Pinellas County and for the greater Tampa Bay area for March 2021. If you are looking specifically for any of those 5 communities that I specialize in, go to my Facebook page. It's in the description and you'll find those posted on there. While you're at it, go ahead and like the Facebook page and follow it for all the other stuff that I put on there on an almost daily basis. And you can also follow me on Instagram, although I'm more active on Facebook because I don't know why. It's easier to schedule to Facebook than to Instagram. Anyways, that's besides the point. Thanks so much for being here today, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with me to understand what's happening in the housing market in the Tampa Bay area. My name is Chris. I'm with Keller Williams Gulfside Realty. Give me a call anytime. All my contact information is in the description. Give me a call anytime with any questions. Text me, email me, whatever. Drop your comments in the comment block below. Give us a thumbs up. And of course, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. Thanks so much. Have a great day.